How y'all doing today? I was sitting here thinking about what was in the Epstein files. What do y'all think about Live Touch in Minnesota taking pictures of our children and us in schools and putting it up for pedophiles? What do y'all think about that? And this has been going on for years. And we just now finding out in the Epstein files that Live Touch was involved in all that. Why wasn't we informed before all this come out? That way we wouldn't have to let our children be took photos of at school, and then when they send them home, on the back of the package it says put your name, address, and phone number. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about the Epstein files altogether? About the babies and everything else they was saying. If you read them or looked at them or whatever, or heard people talking, what do y'all think about that? I just say, buddy, we got some sick individuals in the United States. We really do. And just think, they might be our politicians in our government doing it. That's another thing that creeps me out. What about you all? What do y'all think about it? Leave me a comment. Me and Ronnie's been sitting here all morning. Ronnie's been drinking coffee. I've been up trying to watch TV and report some woman for putting my picture on TikTok and talking shit about me. I'm getting sick of being talked about. I'm getting sick about being talked about my teeth being the way they are. They've always been little, like little kids. I don't know why. But I have teeth. You just don't see them. Because they're so damn little. And what I do got, they're rotting right now. And I can't get to no dentist. I've tried to make dentist appointments. Nobody wants to take my insurance or nothing else. And the woman that's doing this stuff, her sister and her cousin went to my son's house and stole out of his house. And now she's mad at me. And, yeah. And posted stuff about me on TikTok. And I told her I want the photos took down of me and my husband. So she puts up another one. And says it's her TikTok, she'll do what she wants. That's right, she can do what she wants, but leave my photo off of her account. That's all I said. I want it off of there. And I've told her, and I've told her, and I've told her. And I reported it to TikTok, too. So hopefully they'll take her account down and make her think twice about posting people's pictures when they tell her not to. And she's mad at me over her sister and her cousin stealing off of my son. That's got nothing to do with me. And what right does she have to be mad at me? I mean, and I was married into her family for over 30 years. And now she's talking trash about me and everything else. Well, I've had enough. And I'm not taking it no more. I'm not taking nobody's insults to me no more. Talking down to me no more. I'm just not going to do it. Just because I'm in the public eye on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube does not mean that that gives you God's given right to talk about me, put me down, or whatever. I don't do that to nobody else. But let me tell you what I done. Since her daughter wouldn't give her phone number, my phone number, to her where I could talk to her face to face, I put it on Facebook and I said what I said. But that's what she gets. So I don't care what she thinks, what she don't think. I blocked her on all these things, and she's going behind my back. My daughter's one told me what she was doing. My daughter sent me the photos and told me what she was doing and showed me what she was doing after I blocked her. But she has not no face-to-face time to tell me nothing. Another keyboard warrior like all the others. Why? And when? And why? You can't be man enough or woman enough to get on somebody's profile or talk face-to-face to somebody, but you can put somebody down and put my husband down? When you don't even come around, don't even act like we part of you, but you've been in our house millions of times, and then you lied to our face that you voted for Trump, then you lied that you voted for Kamala Harris, which we don't care. That's your God's-given right. Anybody's got a right to vote. Yeah. And we could care less who you vote for. But Trump is my president, and I voted for him. I don't agree with everything he does or nothing. But he is my president. I've got him for 4 years. So, we do believe in what Trump's trying to do, get the illegals out of here. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's our beliefs, not nobody else's. You got your beliefs, I've got mine. You do you, and I'll do me.
Who wouldn't want to save lives?
But here's where I've got a problem with illegals. They walked across the border. They didn't come here right. And they've been killing Americans. And the cartel has been sending drugs to kill Americans. That's where I got a problem with it. That's why I want them out of here. All illegals are not bad. No, they're not. But the ones that are, I want them out. And I'm sure you do too. If you're American, you know you want them out. Because that might be your son, your daughter, your children, your grandchildren, or something that might be end up gone because of it. And we was not asked in the United States for them to come here. Just like the Somalians, we wasn't asked for them to come here. So if you care about America, I hope you stand with me about the illegals.
And me.
And Ronnie. And what do y'all think about them letting them vote in California? I think that's wrong too. Knowing you're illegal and you have no right to vote, but you're going to let them do it anyway. These elections is unfair anymore. You have to show ID. That was our number one law in America, to vote. And show your picture ID is nothing to me. I'll show it any day.
Yeah, proudly.
And I don't care if I have to show my birth certificate to vote. I will.
All the Democrats want is a finger to push the button.
And Democrats are treating these illegals like they are gold and treating Americans like crap. I don't agree with that neither. But yet they want them to vote in elections knowing they came here illegal. That don't make no sense to me. I think Democrats has got a screw loose.
And then let people go when they kill somebody.
And then they let these illegals go after they've been put in jail. And then let them just get out and do more crimes and all. And don't even pull the time for it. If we was American and we done one thing that these illegals done, we'd be in jail so fast our head would spin.
For life.
Now, why should we let people that come across our border have the right to get anything and everything for free?
Exactly.
when we as Americans can't get everything for free.
Paid our taxes.
You have to pay your taxes. You have to show your ID. You have to show your birth certificate. You have to have all this just to have rights in America. But yet illegals come across here and don't have to do nothing. That is not right. And then American taxpayers and American citizens has to pay for that. What they getting for free. Why? You know, if they come here and got their papers, they wouldn't be nothing said. I know I wouldn't have said nothing. And I know my husband wouldn't. Because we have to show documentation of everywhere we go. Documents. We have to show it. And we know it. Even when we get married, we have to show our proof that we have and who we are as Americans. You have to show that you've been married before. You have to show that you're an American. You have to show your ID. You have to have your birth certificate, your social security card. You have to have it all. So why should people that came across this border have the right to do something that American people does not have the right to do? And just because you're a Democrat don't give you no right to do that. And this people in Congress needs to pass something saying the same thing I just said. Prove who you are in United States. To vote, to go to the doctor, to go to the food stamp office, medical card, Social Security board, you name it. You've got to have it as Americans. So I think illegals ought to have the same thing happen to them, and they should file their own paperwork to be a legalized a citizen in United States if they want to stay. And I do not believe when they come over here they should have the right to fly their flag. No, you live here in America, you fly American flags only.
And learn English.
And learn English, because we have to speak English. Even when somebody calls you on the phone, they're speaking English. When you go to get your ID, it asks you right there, are you English? Well, English is the only language in America should be allowed. And these Super Bowls with men talking Spanish, the whole Super Bowl, singing, I don't approve of that neither, because that was American football game. Should be Americans only at the football game that's going to be on the halftime show. They could play in sports and all if they're legal. I wouldn't care. And I don't believe in men in women's bathroom or boys in girls' bathroom. I do not believe that neither. But you got your right to your opinion, and I've got mine. That's what we've got as American citizens. Now, leave me a comment if you think I'm right or wrong of anything I just said.
And they don't want people believing in Christ either.
And I believe in Jesus and God.
Yes.
And Democrats do not want nobody to believe in God or Jesus. Well, I'm sorry, I do.
They're socialists.
And I don't believe in none of their beliefs.
No.
But that's their beliefs, and I've got mine. Thank you all for listening. And I hope you take this to heart, what I said. And leave me a like, a comment, a share, whatever.
Thank
you.
What's happening in this world right
And
now.
think about what's been happening to us in America and United States, and leave opinion about that. Thanks.